Hello YouTube. In this video I will be looking at Ivana's hero preview, the newest character in the game besides RNL right now. Just going to be quickly going over her kit and skills and animations. So as we can see, the S3 is very nice. She looks very cool. It's a Soul Weaver with attack imprint, so she's probably some type of aggressive character. She's decently fast and has a lot of ER, so that's pretty interesting. Let's see. And ER imprint, so she probably is going to be built fast with ER, I guess. Okay, skill 2. Unaffected by decreases to combat readiness. And it dispels immortality from the enemies. When she takes a turn. At the end of someone's turn when the enemy has immortality. So she can basically bridge herself when one of the enemies has immortality, kind of like Veronica. And when she does bridge herself, she dispels all debuffs from all allies, so a full cleanse, and she grants Radiance, which gives 50% damage reduction to everyone. So she's gonna make you take a lot less damage against characters like DN, essentially. It's pretty cool. And maybe Lady of the Scales, and obviously it pushes her a lot, 50%. So she's going to be cutting very easily. Yeah. Okay. S3 dispels 2 debuffs from all allies by offering a prayer to banish evil. And grants ignore sharing. Ignore damage sharing. So that is pretty much like photogenic for everyone, which is really, really insane, and immunity. So basically, this character can kind of let your team ignore mitigation, like Lady of the Scales or Estelle or these kind of characters. And she also boosts CR. So she kind of seems like an aggressive character that also wants to counter characters with immortality, like DN. So maybe she's like a counter aggro type unit. Pretty interesting. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. I mean, it looks really nice. And the S1 just attacks the enemies and recovers health of all allies. So it's just an AoE heal. I'm guessing it's not that big of a heal. Let's see. Nope. Wait. I mean, it's not a bad heal. Okay. Now for the artifact. Increases effect resistance by 15%, so even more ER. So if you run this artifact on this character and she's imprinted to triple S, you're getting like 90 ER for free, which is really, really insane for resisting debuffs. It also just gives 20 CR at the end of someone's turn when you aren't debuffed, which, unless they have some type of ignore ER or they are built specifically to debuff this character, they aren't really going to be tagging you realistically if you have a good amount of ER. So this should be proccing most of the time unless they're using some type of ignore ER ability on you. Yeah, it's really cool, pretty awesome. I think a lot of characters could potentially use this, not just Ivana, but obviously it makes a lot of sense to run this on her. I kind of want to look at the combat demo a bit. So we have Renak, Ivana, and Renak's going first, obviously. She S2'd Nodos. So what's going to happen when it S3s? It's going to proc the Scales Immortality, and then Ivana's going to do her thing or whatever, I guess. Oh, wow. Yeah, so now the whole team has 50% DR, and they were full cleansed, even though they weren't debuffed to begin with. Hmm. Yeah. Looks broken to me. And now, okay, everyone has ignore damage sharing, so DC's gonna one-shot someone in the backline. Nodos, okay. And I mean, usually this would only be dealing like a third of this damage because the rest of it would be getting mitigated by scales. But Obviously, that's not the case here. And you can see the scales didn't even die, obviously, because she's not taking any damage here. So yeah, I mean, that pretty much wraps up the fight. It's pretty much over. I think this character has her own niche. I don't think she's someone that you're going to see every game or very, very frequently, probably. But obviously, she is very strong when you can abuse her S2 by forcing the enemy's immortality or by them just starting the game with it. So I do think she is going to be a very interesting character in the game. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Good luck with your pulls.